Good afternoon and welcome to Rathdown School in South County Dublin for today's double bill in the EY Premier League. The first match up is Monkstown against Belfast Harlequins. Both games are Dublin versus Belfast, so it adds a little bit of an edge to today's activities. For Monkstown, we have got a very young side here today, and it's looking like that they will be playing pretty strongly with supported by Chloe Watkins and Sarah Toomey. But also with Belfast Harlequins, a club formed in 1999 from a conglomeration of clubs and now one of Belfast's biggest sports clubs, situated at Derrimore in South Belfast, where they have a wide range of sports, and they are an excellent club with excellent facilities. And now we'll have a look at the team sheets for today's game. Looking at Monkstown, as I said, it's a very young team. 7 underage Leinster players playing today. A couple of injuries. We're missing the under-21 player, Jen Hamill, and also Alex Purcell, who captained Holy Child to their very first Senior Cup win last season. But obviously Chloe Watkins will be forming the barrier in midfield, but there's some exciting talent here in Emily Keeley and Orla Young-Hughes, and also Millie German, and in goal Martha Dignan, who has been playing and progressing through the club now for a number of years and has started the season very well. And this is match day 3 in the Women's EY League. And on the other side we have Belfast Harlequins. The most familiar name there will be Jenny Macaulay, who under Jenny McDonough played 117 times and was a regular goal scorer for Ireland. And they also have a number of underage players who are playing with Ulster, including Olivia Beattie, and they are both missing through injury, Jiwon Hong and Katie Larmer, which in what is a vital fixture for both teams, as the league has started off, both teams have started off with 2 defeats, so today's game will be critical to see which one of them can get off the mark. And the Belfast Harlequins, coached by Philip Mills, and Roisin Walsh managing the bench. And on the Monkstown side, we have head coach Simon Lowry together with Sarah Scott, a combination that has been building this team for the last 4 years, and the long-term manager Nikki Cullen. And today's technical delegates are organising the team sheets and all the formalities around the start of the game. And we have the 2 umpires, the extremely experienced and FIH umpire Carol Metchett, who's also an Honorary Life member of Hockey Ireland, together today with Sarah Craig. And the technical officers are Paola Caratini and Don Cowman, who have a lot of experience in hockey, and hopefully they will keep everybody under control, and we will have an excellent contest here this afternoon. It's a beautiful autumnal day. Temperature around 16 degrees. The sun is shining. And both teams really looking forward to this contest. And this is the first match of a double bill. The next match up is the Men's EY Premier League, which is only on match day 2, and it will pitch Monkstown against Instonians. So some exciting hockey here in the top league in Irish hockey. And the crowd beginning to build for what should be a most enjoyable afternoon. And there in the Monkstown side, you see other young players in Aveen Murdoch, Charlotte O'Neill, both good, and Rebecca Carty and Robin Burke-Mellon, all young players on the Leinster under 18 team this year. So a growing a growing level of talent at Monkstown, and Belfast Harlequins, who have that little bit of extra experience today on the pitch, and it'll be interesting to see how the two sides match up. And today we have the ball control, or ball patrol girls, who will be keeping the game moving at a high pace. And we give a big thanks to today's sponsors, McCann Fitzgerald, who have been excellent sponsors to Monkstown Hockey Club over the last number of years. And the players now just going through their final preparations. Monkstown in the team huddle, and Belfast Harlequins just doing the last of their stretching routine. So Belfast Harlequins playing in red, and Monkstown in their traditional blue and navy will be playing from left to right into the sun, which will make life a little bit difficult for Martha Dignan in the goal and for the defenders. But with hardly any wind and a clear sky, perfect conditions. And now the push off, the push back will be with Monkstown, and it will be Sophie Moore who will get the game underway. Just waiting for the umpires. Carol Metchett down on the left side of your screen, and Sarah Craig on the right side. And the game is on, and it's live here at Rathdown School. Monkstown versus Belfast Harlequins in the EY Premier League. And it's O'Neill to Kelly, experienced defender at the back for Monkstown. And a wayward pass there by Harlequins gives Monkstown the push in on the right side. Keeley trying to push the ball through the Harlequins player, half stopped, and it's Watkins to Kelly. And it's Monkstown attacking down the right there with Claire O'Reilly, a lively forward. And it's Toomey. Sorry, Brady. And Brady wins the free in just outside the Belfast Harlequins D. So Quins will have to do some defending here now in the first minute of the game. And a missed trap there allows Quins to break out, but it's well stopped by Kelly. Watkins to Young Hughes. Keeley. And Keeley takes a rebound. Stretching towards the Quinn circle. Finds a foot of Claire Whiteside, but it's well defended there by Quins, and an opportunity for them to clear, which they do. And they're the first to latch on to the breakout ball. And Millie German playing the ball there now. O'Neill just not enough pace on her pass, but it allows Quins to come in, and it's well closed down by Dignan in the goal. And it's Watkins with the ball out of defence. And it's Moore, but Moore's pass intercepted by Beattie. And Quins now beginning a little bit of a momentum here, coming to the Monkstown circle, and that will be a free in to Quins. Dangerous situation here now for Monkstown. Nearly all the players back in defensive positions. And Lizzie Hamilton to take this free for Quins. Puts the ball wide, looking for an injection now into the circle. And it's a dangerous run. And it's really good play by Quins, and the ball is played out, and it's a penalty corner, the first penalty corner of the game that is won there in a bit of a goalmouth scramble there, with many players looking to get on the end of that to get it either clear or into the goal, but Quins get the umpire's decision, and this will be the first penalty corner of the match. In the 4th minute, lining up striker Anna Headley at the top of the circle. Also Olivia Blundell. Just waiting for the injection, and it's going to be Headley. Headley back to the injector, an opportunity, but the ball is deflected out for a 22. Oh, sorry, for a line ball. Went out over the sideline. Quinn still in the ascendancy. Oh, dodges inside, very good. And very good play there by Quins, but the decision has gone against her. It looks like it wasn't 5, but anyway, relief for Monkstown, and it'll be Charlotte O'Neill to take the hit out to Susie Kelly. Kelly turns back to O'Neill. Calm by O'Neill for Monkstown to play the ball out. With a good passing movement, but it's out over the sideline. And possession goes back to Quins. Quins playing it across the back and coming under pressure. Olivia Beattie coming under pressure. Looked like a trip, but the umpire says play on. And that's intercepted. Intercepted by Sarah Toomey, bursting towards the circle. Ball across the front of the goal. An opportunity for Monkstown, but it hits a Monkstown foot. And a little bit frantic there from the Monkstown forwards. And the opportunity is missed, taken quickly by Quins. A good sideline ball. Just takes a deflection off a Monkstown stick, but a push in high up on the 22. To Quins. And the game is on a good injection into the circle, but it's well taken by O'Neill. Very calm by O'Neill, getting it wide, but it's still with Quins inside the Monkstown 22. And an opportunity now down the right-hand side. But not enough purchase on the pass into the circle. Allows Monkstown to take it out. Ball is still in play though. Bit of hesitancy from the Monkstown defence. And it's Young Hughes. Again, calmly finds Kelly. And that's as Kelly's stick is played. And that will allow for a free out. And a misplaced pass there from German out over the sideline. Quinn still inside the Monkstown 22. Ball cracked across. Good strong tackling at the back. It breaks. It's Watkins coming out of defence with the ball. She's got support from Keeley. Lovely reverse pass from Watkins. Keeley. And a great ball across to Keeley. And that's a really good tackle. And Sophie Moore just a slight little bit of extra time on the trap, but it's closed down by Quins, and it's a 22. Keeley takes it the obligatory 5 yards, finds Young Hughes. Young Hughes looks back, driving in towards the circle. Lovely ball, shot. Blocked and well cleared by the Quins defence. And Blundell tries to dribble out inside her own 22. But they win the free hit. And time to regroup. And a slight mistrap there from Beattie allows Monkstown to keep the ball inside the pen or inside the D, and it's the first penalty corner to Monkstown. Brady just playing the ball off Beattie's foot, and that was really caused by Quinn's own problems there at the back. But now an opportunity for Monkstown to put a score on the board. Just coming up to 10 minutes played. Both sides still feeling their way in this game, which obviously is a nervous fixture for both teams. And this will be, we've got Keeley at the top of the circle and Chloe Watkins. It's gone to Keeley and a smash by Keeley in, but it's a good deflection. Well saved by the Quinn's defence, and it's a 22. Watkins takes it quickly, looks for the space, and the ball just too far in front of Millie German. The idea was good. Monkstown putting on a full press now, looking to keep the ball in the Quins, and it's Watkins putting pressure in, but it's well picked up by Blundell. Good pass by Blundell, but dispossessed in midfield. And it's Watkins on the left side. Inside the D now. And a great reverse stick ball across, an opportunity here. And that is the first goal for Monkstown with the injection by Watkins. And the ball is put in the net by Sarah Toomey for the opening goal after 12 minutes of this EY Women's Senior League. And that was a good move in and a really hard ball across by Watkins. Half stopped but fell right to Toomey, only 3 yards out, and smashed it into the goal. It's Keeley, a missed trap, gives it to Quins. Quins looking to go right but intercepted again, and it's Claire O'Reilly. Watkins, a lovely reverse stick draw there. Draws the player, German. Lovely ball forward to Brady. German just holding on to the ball here. But a free out. Whiteside deemed to be fouled. And Quins now facing a full press from Monkstown, making it difficult to clear the ball out. But taken quickly this time. Headley. Good play by Headley, but a missed trap here. And it allows Carty. Carty now chasing the ball down on the Quinn central defenders. And excellent play here by Toomey again. And another chance here. Oh, and it's a great close range save. And Natasha Toomey there failing to get enough purchase on that right in front of goal to give Monkstown a second goal in perfect position. And a great save there by the goalie, Suzanne Parks. And a difficult bobbly ball out gives Monkstown the possession. Carty wins the free again, taken quickly by Keeley. Excellent skills by Keeley. And a ball smashed across the goal, and it's hit a Quinn's foot, and this is Monkstown's second penalty corner. They are now piling a lot of pressure on the Quinn's defence. And Quins now will really have to work hard here at the back. Not if Monkstown are going to win corners, then they have to earn them rather than giving them some soft corners. But now a job at hand here to defend Monkstown's second corner. Again, we'll have Watkins and Keeley at the top as the strikers. And it's gone to Watkins this time. And a low smash, and it's blocked again. In the Quins' defence, good defensive play, chance for them to break here on the break, and they found the players up high, but that's well covered back by Carty. And Watkins back tidying up again at the back. Young Hughes finds Keeley. Keeley turns right, an excellent ball, finds Toomey. And Toomey is fouled, and the umpire deems it a strong enough foul to award a penalty corner from just outside the circle. Looks slightly harsh, but decision is given. And here we see the replay, and you can see just the bodily contact and the stick contact, and maybe the umpire decided both of those two impacts was enough to award a penalty corner. Third penalty corner for Monkstown, coming up to 14 minutes gone in the match. And it'll be Millie German with the injection. Again, at the top of the circle, there's Keeley and Watkins. Trapped by Young Hughes. Watkins, another looking for the deflection, but it's well defended by Quins, and an opportunity now to counter-attack. They have the ball, but can't find their high forwards, and that's really good play there by O'Neill. And Monkstown calmly played. Again, Watkins right back from the corner, back in defence. And it's Keeley, but now the ball's won, and it goes into Hunter. Hunter in the middle of the park, but mistrapped. Chance for Monkstown to attack again, and it's Moore down the left side of the pitch, but plays the ball into the Quins defender. And it's Blundell out to Whiteside, and Whiteside's ball just eludes her forward. Forward player, O'Neill to Young Hughes, last year's Leinster under-16 captain, now in the Leinster under-18 team. Now they find Watkins in a lot of space in the middle of the field, but a misdirected pass by Watkins gives possession back. A chance now for them to counter-attack. And that's a really good tackle at the back. That's good play by Monkstown in defence. Taken quickly. Toomey, Sarah Toomey. But a mishit pass, intercepted by Hunter. Hunter drives forward, wins the free. Coming close to the end of quarter one, which certainly the latter 7 or 8 minutes have been controlled by Monkstown, with the opportunities and corners falling to them. And from one of those, they have scored the only goal of the game. An opportunity, 22 to Quins. Good support on the right. Umpire allowing advantage, didn't accrue, so Quins get the free. And that's a good tackle by Susie Kelly off the Quins player. Or actually off her stick. So it's another 22 for Quins. Beattie. Beattie looks for her other central back partner, Smiley. And Quins just really guilty in this first quarter of their third or fourth passes, not finding the player and building momentum against Monkstown, but there's plenty of time to go in the match. And that's Millie German wins the hit in of Blundell. And German finds O'Neill. Back to German, a lovely touch by German down the wing for Keeley to burst on. Chance for Keeley to break into the circle, and the ball deflected onto her foot, and that will be a free out to Quins. Monkstown still putting the full press on Quins, making it life uncomfortable in their defence, and Watkins nearly pickpockets to that ball. But the free won there by Hamilton in a dangerous situation. And that closed down, and it's Young Hughes down that left side. Lovely skills by Young Hughes, but well intercepted by Quins. Intercepted again. There's quite a few turnovers here in this match, which might not be great for the purists, but is actually very good for excitement and the spectators. And there we have the umpire's whistle for the end of quarter one, with the score, a goal scored by Sarah Toomey, and they lead 1-0. So quite an open game here at Rathdown in what is a vital EY Women's League match. Perfect playing conditions, and there we have Scott, the Monkstown coach, going through some of the moves for quarter two and where Monkstown could do things better. And Laurie overseeing that, Simon Laurie, successful season last year, bringing Monkstown to promotion to EY1, and also for the first time coaching Holy Child in Killiney to the Leinster Senior Cup. And there we have for Harlequins, we have their coach Philip Mills, again working with his charges. We'll probably hope that they can cut down on some of the errors that allowed Monkstown in to create chances to score. And also looking at getting their passes in the middle third of the pitch a little bit more accurate so that they can maintain momentum and attack the Monkstown circle. Anyway, all to play for now as the umpires call for the start of quarter two. And here we go, Monkstown again. We'll have the push off, and it will be Sophie Moore again to restart the match. And we have a great view there right across the halfway line. Almost a bird's eye view of the action. But umpire signaled the start and we're up and running. Watkins, pass intercepted. And closing down the Quins player, but it was Whiteside there creating space, and a good run here by Jennifer McCauley. She hasn't had many opportunities yet in today's game, but down in our favourite part of the pitch, down on that left-hand side, attacking the circle. But Quins now have the ball down here in a dangerous area. And that's a good tackle. Excellent tackle by Susie Kelly. And it's Toomey. Natasha Toomey with the ball. She falls. The Quins player falls. Monkstown looking to move the ball quickly, and it's Watkins. Lovely ball left, good support from Young Hughes. Brings the ball under control, but wins the free. Monkstown immediately on the attack in this second quarter. And a great run down on the baseline. There by Sarah Toomey. And Quins win the free out on that right sideline, but inside their 22. Again, the Monkstown on well intercepted by Moore. A chance now to deliver a good pass. The ball goes wide, and that'll give Quins an opportunity now to just settle themselves down and work the ball out. But Monkstown again starting with a full press here and asking the questions of the Quins players. Blundell. Excellent run by Blundell. Brings it up to the halfway line. And it's Whiteside. Claire Whiteside. Pass back to centre back Beattie. Beattie to Smiley. Back to Beattie. Beattie coming under pressure here. Moore making life uncomfortable for Beattie in the middle of the defence. And Quins win a free. And that's a good ball. Played forward to Burgess. Burgess now just doesn't quite find the front runner. McCollum. And it's Young Hughes. Now Quins putting a full press on Monkstown, making them feel uncomfortable. It's back to O'Neill. O'Neill finds Watkins. And a deflected ball out over the sideline, and Monkstown make ground into the Quins' half. Ball is played inside, and it's Brady. Good play by Brady, retaining possession. And Watkins found Murdoch, and a great ball from Murdoch in front of goal, and it just fails to get a touch there from Sophie Moore. An excellent ball in here from Murdoch, crashed into the circle, just fails to get a touch, but the umpires have now stopped the game, and I think they're looking like it may be a free out here to Quins. Umpires just conferring. We'll find out what the situation is. Still trying to figure out what's happened, but the game will restart with a free to Quins. And the ball played out, comes under pressure from Moore. Well robbed by Moore, strong play, but an even stronger tackle. Taken quickly, Blundell, but Blundell is almost pickpocketed by Watkins. A slow ball back to centre defence, and it's Toomey. Oh, and almost brilliantly intercepted there by O'Reilly, reading that pass out of defence. Whiteside. Beattie. Smiley. Good play here by Quins, but no, again, a misplaced pass, and it allows Keeley to go down the left side, down the left sideline. Good ball by Keeley in, finds Moore. Moore turns, crashes the ball, but just wide of the Quins post. Another quick attack there by Monkstown, finding players free in the circle. And Brady putting pressure on the central defence. And good play out by Quins, but well read by Kelly, dispossessing Hamilton. And it's Whiteside. Again back to the central defence. Back to Beattie. Wide to the right. A good transfer here by Quins. But now under pressure. Having to turn, and Monkstown are queuing up here to put pressure on the Quins players. And that's unlucky there. It looked like O'Reilly had dispossessed the Quins player, but the umpire deems it a foul. Monkstown still dominating this game in terms of possession and chances. And Quins looking for that one break that will bring them back level in this match. But they're having to work very hard just to get the ball out of their own half at the moment. And now an opportunity, but it's well read by Murdoch, but mistrapped. And it's Macaulay fighting hard for the ball down there with O'Reilly, twisting and turning, and O'Reilly comes away with the ball. Really good play there, under pressure from Macaulay. O'Reilly wins the free. O'Neill. Young Hughes finds Keeley. Keeley looks to turn inside off the left foot. Does so now. And just unlucky. Oh, and well robbed here by O'Reilly again. Pops up to just snaffle that. Good pass. A chance here now for Monkstown, and it's Keeley. And a great reverse by Keeley. Ball palmed up by Parks, and it is knocked into the net by Brady. Right on the goalkeeper's pads. This was a superb shot by Keeley. A real tomahawk from the edge of the circle. Goalkeeper parries it up in the air, and there is Brady to tap in Monkstown's second goal. So 8 minutes into this second quarter, and Monkstown double their lead and are good value for that lead at the moment. And it's O'Reilly. Slightly lazy ball in across the midfield, but no damage done, and the ball goes out for a push out. Kelly controlling and marshalling the Monkstown defence that was made up of three other younger Leinster players. And a good ball down, and it looks like it could find Moore. Moore running, picks it up well on the reverse. Goes inside. Excellent chance for Moore. Lovely ball across. Just a slight bobble on it, but the idea was right. And another telling attack there from Monkstown. And Monkstown putting full pressure here on Quins. But now a chance to break. A lovely crossfield ball. Finds Blundell. Or Smile. Oh, and well read by Aoibhinn Murdoch. And it's Susie Kelly. Susie Kelly showing her experience. Turns and plays the ball out. And it's Murdoch. Murdoch confronted by two Quins players blocking her pass. And that's well run there. Excellent run there by Toomey. Makes the block. And the umpire just blows. Advantage might have been better there for Monkstown, but it's a free in. And it's Keeley. Keeley finds Kelly. Wide left. Young Hughes. Lovely ball down the line. Keeley with another smash ball in. Another opportunity, but dealt much better this time by Parks. And Quins take it out of the danger area. Just a chance for a breather, and there haven't been many of these for Quins in this quarter. Monkstown making life very uncomfortable for Quins players when they receive the ball. And that's a misplaced pass. And Sarah Toomey, a lovely ball inside. Just missed the tackle, but it's O'Reilly now chasing down Blundell. Good control by Blundell. Goes to Hamilton. Again, just eludes the Harlequin striker. And it's a free just right out on the left touchline. But the ball has gone out. Chance for Quins. Taken quickly, but from the wrong place. So they'll have to reset. That's a good ball across. Bouncing a little bit, making it difficult, but oh, well picked up by Macaulay. Macaulay with the shot. An opportunity here for Quins. Really strong play there at the back by Murdoch. And a really strong tackle there by Murdoch allowed Monkstown to lift the pressure. Smiley. Back to Smiley, looking for the gaps. Again, Monkstown putting pressure up, now in a half-court press, but it forces the ball out over the right sideline. Keeley tries to take it quickly. Umpire pulls her back to the right spot. Kelly finds Watkins in a bit of space in midfield. O'Neill, good passing across, finds Murdoch. Murdoch inside, lovely ball. O'Reilly picks it up. Again, Monkstown 6, 7, 8 passes here. This is a good passage of play. An opportunity here now. Keeley operating on the left side. Breaks into the circle, wins the free. Umpire asks for a little bit of calm, and everybody getting 5 meters. Good play there by Keeley. Again, Monkstown look to transfer it. Going right. O'Neill finds Murdoch. Good strong play by Murdoch. Lovely reverse stick pass, wins the free. Murdoch still takes it. Resets as the umpire. A little bobbly ball, but it's well taken by O'Neill. Quick transfer by Monkstown. Oh, and well picked up Keeley, who's having a fine game in midfield. First on the right, now on the left, causing all sorts of problems. Well taken by Murdoch. And Murdoch wins the push in inside the Quins 22. O'Neill. Kelly. Full out defence. And the pass manages to elude an awful lot of players, both Monkstown and Quins players, and it goes out for a push out. Again, Quins defenders coming under pressure inside their own circle. And they win the free. Good play there by Beattie. I think the Quins midfield and forwards are going to have to work very hard here. But that's a lovely deflection there by Blundell. Finds Headley. Good ball in by Headley. A bit of mistrap up front by Burgess. Gives Kelly control. Good control by Kelly. Puts Murdoch's under pressure, but recovers to concede the push in. It's over 10 minutes into the second quarter. Oh, and a lovely reach there by Murdoch to deflect the ball wide, but it's still Quins who have the ball. And an opportunity now to attack, and they're coming down the right side of the field. A great pass by Hamilton. Lovely injection into the circle. Saved by Dignan, but Dignan's ball lifted up into the Harlequins attacker, and that gives Harlequins their second penalty corner of the game and an opportunity to get on the scoreboard. That was a much better passage of play there from Quins, getting the ball into the Monkstown D and giving their forwards an opportunity to have a shot at goal. Quins haven't had many chances, so they must rank this as a very good chance, and they probably really need to start taking these. So we have Blundell at the top. Also Headley, the two strikers. And it's Headley. Good ball from Headley and a great stop on the line. They're low on the line. Monkstown defending and a great reverse stick. And unluckily blown by the umpire, but a good attack there by Quins. There we can see the save on the line and then being cleared by the Monkstown defence. But the reverse stick was deemed dangerous. And a little unlucky there. For Monkstown, the ball now, Quinn spreading it wide right. Winning the free, taken quickly. And again, looking, Quins under pressure. It goes back deep into their circle. And Moore now putting pressure on. Nearly picked up there by Carty, but well left. Kelly. A dummy creates space for herself and finds Murdoch. And it's right back. Good retention by Murdoch and a great ball by Kelly. Nearly gets there, taken quickly, and it's Carty. Carty breaking down this right side. Nice skills by Carty, breaking into the circle. But ball unfortunately glancing off her foot, and that would be a free out. A lovely day here in Rathdown. Perfect day for hockey. All the spectators, and it's Watkins now attacking, is in the D. Danger here for Quins. Lovely ball across in front of goal. Wins the penalty corner. Moore just playing the ball off a foot there. But another good move by Monkstown through Watkins, creating space here on the right. Looks up for Moore, and Moore's shot just hits a Quinn's foot. And that is the end of the second quarter, which will conclude with this penalty corner for Monkstown and an opportunity to increase their lead right on the half-time whistle. And now Millie German will be injecting here. Another one of the talented young players in this Monkstown squad. And it's a bit of a missed push. Yes, they let it come out of the circle. Opportunity here. Moore tries to dribble in, but that's the end of the first half. And the score line here is Monkstown 2, Belfast Harlequins 0, a goal in each quarter. Goal in the first quarter by Sarah Toomey, and in the second quarter by Olivia Brady. So the halftime score here in Rathdown, Monkstown 2, Belfast Harlequins 0. And welcome back here now for the second half of this EY Premier League match between Belfast Harlequins and Monkstown. And it's Quins who get the second half underway, the third quarter. Again, in the first half, Monkstown put real pressure on the Quins' defence with a full court press. But Quins now beginning to start a little more enterprisingly and are immediately up into the Monkstown 22. Welshman. And Welshman plays it back into central defence, into Bannerman. Smiley to Beattie. And Beattie has moved up into midfield from central defence, looking to get a little bit more strength. But that ball is given away, and it's well read by Susie Kelly, who tries to force the ball through Beattie. Young Hughes on the right side. And good pressure here from Quins. And that's a great crossfield ball. And it's Keeley. Operator on the left goes to cut inside. Advantage played, but a stick tackle there gives Quins the opportunity to take a hit out. But that looked dangerous there for Monkstown. And there was a lovely crossfield ball there from Susie Kelly. Belfast Harlequins, it was a tough last 20 minutes to that first half, but they looking now as though the half-team talk has refreshed them, and there's a little bit more urgency about the play. And it's good play down the left side, but it's Young Hughes. Cuts inside to Kelly. Kelly found German. And the pass, and it's in front of goal. And just failed to be controlled there by Toomey. But Monkstown looking dangerous nearly every time they attack the Quins circle. And good play by Smiley. Lovely pass. And a chance now down that left side. Excellent cutting inside. Really good ball, but it's covered off by O'Neill, who's having a fine game at the back for Monkstown. Reading the play well. Watkins cuts inside. 3 players around Watkins. Doesn't get the free. Not happy about that, but play goes on. And Moore coming back, nearly pickpocketing Burgess there. But Burgess takes it quickly. Takes it round the outside. Crashes a great ball in right across the Monkstown circle and out over the Monkstown right sideline. That was a fine strike there by Burgess, but unfortunately none of our strikers could get on the end of it. And the umpire just stopping play. 2 balls on the pitch. And it's Young Hughes. Plays it inside to Watkins. Immediately comes under pressure, but bursts through 3 tackles. Excellent play by Watkins. Wins the free or wins the line ball right in the halfway line. And well blocked, but won again by Watkins. Cannot relax. And it's Young Hughes, Kelly, O'Neill. German. Good support play and a good build up down the left side here by Monkstown. And that's a free in for Monkstown. And it's German. German, good ball into the circle, and it's Carty with the reverse stick hit. Wins the penalty corner. The first one of the second half, and Monkstown's 5th in total. So the first real opportunity this half is now falling to Monkstown. Their 4 previous corners have yielded nothing. So maybe an opportunity now to get their short corner machine working. And it's Watkins and Keeley on the top. And Harlequins breaking the line. And now this is not good for them as they lose one of the defenders who must go to the halfway line. And now they have 4 defenders, 3 and the goalkeeper. This will be difficult. And the shot from Keeley fails to hit the target and just goes past Parks' left-hand post with a little bit of a chip shot. And the ball goes out for a hit out. We can see the shot well wide of the post. But Monkstown still putting pressure on. And almost, that's excellent play there by Smiley coming out of defence. Oh, and Keeley and German getting mixed up in the middle of the field. Gives the free to Quins. Quins take it quickly and well picked up in the circle. An opportunity here for Quins. And they win the penalty corner from one end to the other. They extract the foul from the Monkstown defence and they have their 3rd penalty corner. That penalty corner leading to a little bit of a mix-up in midfield between Keeley and German, giving Quins the opportunity to keep the momentum going. Now at the top of the circle, there's only the one, and it looks like Headley, and that's a great save on the line by Kelly. Really well watched, took it cleanly, and a chance for a counter-attack here by Monkstown. Finds a great ball. It's up to... Oh, great save by Parks. That was a great save shot by Toomey. And the ball is deflected wide, and panic defence there by Quins on the counter-attack. And Monkstown failed to put the ball home to increase their lead. And that's good defending back there by Smiley. Smiley playing really well now at the start of this 3rd quarter. Tries to cut inside. But it's O'Reilly. And that's a great tackle by Young Hughes. Finds Watkins. Watkins looks for support. Young Hughes. O'Neill. Young Hughes. Good retention of possession by Monkstown. Young Hughes cuts inside. And now an opportunity nicely taken by Kelly. Uses her pace to go forward. German. Good first time ball to Keeley. Lovely ball back inside to Kelly. To Watkins coming from deep. Watkins cuts to go right. Goes right again. Crashes the ball across the face of the goal and just wide of Parks' right-hand post. Another positive attack by Monkstown, but they have created some very good chances here in this 3rd quarter. And that's a good ball forward by Quins. Well picked up. But it's Kelly. And Kelly is working hard. And that's a good tackle, and it's a 22. The game now end to end here. Exciting play for the spectators. Oh, and that's well read. Oh, well read. Oh, and that's good play by Toomey as she breaks away. Sarah Toomey looks for more, looks for support. Supporters coming. It's Young Hughes. Cuts and goes down the right hand sideline, but a good interception by Bannerman. Good play, and Bannerman gets the chance to clear the ball down the sideline, but picked up again by O'Neill. And it's O'Reilly, and O'Reilly cuts inside. Quins now working much harder to close down Monkstown players. They're using a lot of energy here to try and close down play. And that's a great ball from Kelly, but Keeley just mistraps it. Hits off the body, and it's a free. Taken quickly. Quins playing with a greater sense of urgency now. Hamilton. O'Neill calmly out to Keeley. An opportunity for Watkins. Breaks through the first tackle. Wins the free from the second tackle. Takes the free quickly. But Sarah Toomey just fails to get on the end of it. But good quick thinking there from Watkins. Almost created an excellent goal scoring opportunity. And Smiley, or Blundell, under a little bit of pressure to Smiley. Nice and cool by Smiley, working it out down that left sideline. But Monkstown with a full press are making life difficult. It's a good first time ball inside. And it's Keeley, or Brady, and Brady looking for support. Not able to find it. Hounded down by 3 Quins players. They win possession. An opportunity now, and it's a breakaway here for Quins, and an opportunity just fails to control the ball, and it runs out over the back line. The game has been played at a high pace here, and it's German. Good early ball, finds O'Reilly. O'Reilly cuts inside, creates space, and a lovely little ball from O'Reilly. Finds Keeley, and what a goal! A fine strike from Keeley from the right side of the circle, past Parks' right foot, and that is an excellent team goal set up by Claire O'Reilly's beautiful pass in here to Keeley, but a really clean strike by Emily Keeley right into the bottom right-hand corner of the goal. Monkstown 3, Belfast Harlequins 0. Midway through the third quarter. Quins, the ball just out over the sideline, but it's German. German has been playing a highly active game today here on the left side, but that's well read by O'Reilly, who's excellent play, and she does it again, and she cuts inside and has gone past the players. Really strong play by O'Reilly, wins the free. And that's really unlucky there for O'Reilly. A good bit of skill there. Umpire blows against her. And it's Quins with Smiley. Again a full press. It's Bannerman. And Bannerman's pass just rolling off Moore's foot. But umpire allows play go on. The ball's still down now in a dangerous position, and it's a push into Quins. And this will be McCollum looking to take this. And good play, wins the free, dangerous area, takes it quickly. Really good reactions there by Quins. Looking to space in the circle, looks left, finds the play. Good play, and it's Dignan with the positive clearance there. Now a chance for the counter-attack. Good ball, one time now, a chance here for Monkstown, and it's Moore. Can Moore burst into the circle here? And Moore deemed to be obstructing the ball, and that will be a free out to Quins. Real opportunity there, Monkstown 3-on-2. But Quins survive. Bannerman. Wide left, but well blocked down. And there was Natasha Toomey closing down play on that side. Toomey sisters, both on the team, together with their cousin Susie Kelly. A little bit of a family affair. And that's a ball inside, but it's misplaced. And it's Watkins, cuts it back. A great ball in. Fantastic ball into Moore. Fails to meet the connection, 4 yards out. And the opportunity goes. But an excellent ball in there by Watkins, right onto Moore's stick. And couldn't make the connection for the goal. Kelly. Nice skills by Kelly. Experienced defender in women's senior hockey. O'Reilly, Watkins. Misplaced pass by Watkins, but the back of the stick there by the Quins player. And Monkstown retain possession. O'Neill to Kelly in plenty of space. And this is good play by Monkstown. Finds O'Reilly, and O'Reilly trying to burst through the first tackle. But good play, good strong play by Quins. And it was the first foul. Touching the stick by Watkins gives Quins the free. And it's Bannerman bursting forward, looking for support out on the left sideline. And that's a good tackle out there. And that's a well-won tackle out there by Murdoch. German. Cracking ball by German. Goes right up the pitch. Takes a deflection. That should be a 22. But the umpire deems it a hit out. So Quins with Smiley. Jody Key takes it. And good play by Smiley, has had a very good game in the defence for Quins. Some nice skills, but Moore dispossesses McKee. Bursts into the circle, opportunity here. Great ball across by Moore. Just lifts off Park's pad and away from Carty. And that's a great goal in there. And Sophie Moore finally gets her name on the score sheet with a great finish into the bottom right-hand corner. Again, Monkstown pressure, lovely ball coming across. This time, Moore makes no mistake, getting down low and tucking it into the bottom right-hand corner. Monkstown 4, Belfast Harlequins 0. Now a real mountain to climb here for Belfast Harlequins. After an enterprising start to that third quarter, they now find themselves a further 2 goals in arrears. But it's Dignan who just steps over the ball and lets it out and allows Monkstown to regroup. And there's the end of quarter 3. A very productive quarter for Monkstown in which they scored 2 goals. Scored by Emily Keeley and Sophie Moore, 2 fine goals. And it sees them winning now by 4 goals to 0, entering the 4th quarter. The game here today being played at a good pace. Certainly Monkstown asking questions of the Quins' defence. And certainly their defenders have been been subject to a full press for the most of the game to date, and the few chances the Quins have had, they have failed to get anything out of them. But anyway, all still there for the last quarter. And a good crowd here on a sunny afternoon in Rathdown School. And Rathdown, a school that is now become a co-educational school, with boys in the school for the first time in their history. And their boys hockey team this week won their very first match, which hopefully is a good omen for the future. All right, the Quins coach, Phil Mills, a lot of hard work here. Really just making a few errors too many for Quins, and Monkstown being able to capitalise on those. It's always harsh lessons when you're playing in the Premier League, but they've got some good young players. Smiley has had an excellent game. Beattie. Blundell in the middle of the park. Shown some really good touches. And Bannerman certainly at the back showing some confidence as the game has gone on. Now Teams just coming out for the final quarter of this EY Women's Premier League game. Match day 3. Quins playing in the red shirts, left to right. And Monkstown easily recognisable in their blue. And Monkstown have taken Watkins off for a little bit of a rest. And it's Quins who'll get the game underway. McKee inside. Or Welshman, sorry, inside. But certainly Quins haven't given up. They fought for every ball. Sarah Toomey, pass is intercepted. And Sarah Toomey now in centre midfield, where Watkins would normally play. Nice skills by O'Neill, who's had a fine game. And that's deemed to be a physical tackle there by the Quins player. And she has got a card. And I think that's Claire Whiteside. Just a coming together there of the hips, etc. No stick involved. Monkstown will restart the game with O'Neill. And O'Neill takes it, uses the space in front of her. Keeley, lovely ball by Keeley, picked up by Murdoch. Murdoch, a great strong tackle there by Toomey. And she wins the free. Keeley on the ball. Murdoch's gone on the outside, but it must come on the inside. Wins the free again, little untidy, but takes it quickly this time, Toomey. Oh, nice little dink over the stick. Still Toomey. Can she deliver the ball in? Lovely little lift. Danger area, but unfortunately hits her foot, and that will be a hit out. Some good work there by Toomey. Just couldn't really get enough time or space there to deliver what could have been a goal-scoring pass. Smiley. Intercepted by O'Reilly. Cuts inside. Good skills by O'Reilly. But just gets the ball caught under her feet, and it's Moore. Strong play by Moore, but hand on the back, and that'll be a free out. It goes left again. Still very uncomfortable with that ball going left for Quins, but it's Monkstown. Ball fails to get in there from Keeley. Oh, and a slightly deflected ball by Murdoch into the path of the Quins forward, but tidied up again by O'Neill, who's had a very good game in the centre of the defence, together with Susie Kelly. And that's evidenced by really only 2 or 3 shots getting through to Duignan in the goal. All of which she has dealt with very comfortably. Smiley. Fine game for Quins. Always looking dangerous, looking for support. Welshman, ball across, great ball across into the circle. Deflects out, and it deflects off a Quins stick, and that will be a hit out to Monkstown. A little bit of the urgency has gone out of the game due to the scoreline of Monkstown leading by 4-0, and that's a good crash ball by Kelly up the field. And it'll be Welshman to bring the ball in. Catherine Welshman. Lizzie Hamilton worked hard also today, but it's been a lot of pressure of Monkstown midfielders coming through all the time. Lovely skills there by Beattie. And that's good covering by O'Reilly, but it's still Quins. Ball across the goal. Fails to reach a Quins stick. A real opportunity there for Quins to open their account. Good skills along the back line. Looking to win the penalty corner. But the ball is put out over the sideline, and that'll be a Quins push in. Well blocked there by Kelly in the Monkstown defence. Prevents the ball getting into the D. And this looks like a card. Umpire Metchett about to award a card. And I'm just trying to see who it's gone to. And it's another Harlequins player who has a 2-minute suspension. And that looks like Blundell. Umpire deeming it to be an over physical tackle. Nice skills by Kelly. Switches to go out down the right. It's Murdoch. Murdoch passes inside. Play on, says the umpire. Good strong play again from Kelly. An excellent play there by Murdoch. Gets the ball down the line. Opportunity here for Monkstown. And just a misplaced last forward pass there. Down to Toomey. And Harlequins again have the ball on their left. They've had real difficulty getting it out on that left side of the pitch today. Smiley. Welshman. Well done by Welshman. Wins the free. Smiley. Across to Bannerman. Closing down. Good skills out there. Retention of possession by Quins. Gets the ball transferred right across, and now it's Welshman with a good ball down. But Kelly sweeping in front of the Monkstown defence. Again, both O'Neill and Kelly have hardly missed a ball all day. And it's given great stability there in the centre of the pitch. Young Hughes. To O'Neill. And it's Toomey. And a bouncing ball up to her sister. And doesn't trap it, and the ball goes out over the end line. The idea was good. Smiley coming under pressure now from Sarah Toomey. Or Natasha Toomey. Carty also waiting here in the sideline. And there's real pressure here. Monkstown still working very hard to put pressure on. But Quins, it's Bannerman. Out wide. That's a good early clearance up the left sideline. But the ball goes out over the back line, and that'll be a hit out to Monkstown. About 6 minutes left in the match. And it's O'Reilly. Whoa. And O'Reilly trundles over Beattie. But the ball broke. No free. No foul. And an opportunity here. And a shot well blocked by Young Hughes. And a shot by Blundell gets blocked. Opportunity now. A little bit of pressure by Quins. Hamilton. Lovely little reverse ball by Hamilton. Almost finds Blundell up there in attack. Now a chance for the breakout. And it's Carty. Just can't quite force the ball through. Smiley. Bannerman. Pulls the ball right. Opportunity here, bit of space. Lovely ball back inside, but again, excellently taken by Kelly. Beattie. Good skills by Beattie. Tries to make her way to the back line, but loses control of the ball. Umpire gives a push in to Monkstown. And for the first time in the match, we have an aerial ball by Young Hughes. It just gets outside the 22, but it's picked up by Quins. And that's a free in for Quins. A good drive there by Beattie. Takes the free. Monkstown closing down the Quins players, not giving them any space in the danger area. Sarah Toomey, or Natasha Toomey. The ball doesn't find the Monkstown player, but an opportunity now to break. Still plenty of space in front. And the ball just pushed far too far in front of the Monkstown strikers and out of reach, and that will be a hit out to Quins. And the clock ticking down here on this perfect hockey afternoon in Monkstown, and it looks like Monkstown are going to pick up their first 3 points of the campaign, which will leave Belfast Harlequins at the foot of the table, but they've certainly showed some fight at different times in the match here, but have just made a few errors too many. And it's Blundell back on the pitch after 2 minutes suspension. Taken quickly, Moore. Moore finds Toomey. It's O'Neill. Keeley, and Keeley just taking her eye off the ball, gives possession back in the middle of the park. Chance now for a counter-attack, but an excellent tackle by Orly Young-Hughes, but back of the stick, and Harlequins take it quickly. An excellent support running here by Burgess, wins the free wide, followed up quickly by Beattie, looking to see if they can get something on the scoreboard here in the last few minutes. There's a spirited stuff here by Quins. Ball back to Welshman. Back very tight down there, but a good turn by Beattie. Crashes it across. Hits Keeley on the foot, just outside the D. An opportunity. Can they get it into the danger area for the and the ball played in, and that's a penalty corner. Certainly O'Neill looks like she's disputing the fact that it hit her foot, saying it was a Quins foot. Umpire is no, the umpire won't change her decision. She's awarded the penalty corner. And an opportunity now to get a consolation goal on the board for Belfast Harlequins. Their 4th penalty corner. And they've got Blundell and Headley, the 2 strikers at the top again. They've had the last corner was taken off the line brilliantly by Susie Kelly. Can they get a clean strike in here? And it's coming to Headley. Headley looking for the deflection, but the ball deflected. Ball deflected off Moore, the number 1 runner, running down the barrel. And the 5th corner now for Quins. Just waiting for the ball. There's a few balls on the pitch. But now we're ready to go again. It's going to be Headley again with the strike. Looking for the touch. The touch does come, but it's touched wide. And the opportunity is missed by Quins to get on the scoreboard. A good move, just a little bit extra in the execution. A quick ball by Moore, just a little too far in front of Olivia Brady. But another counter-attack there by Monkstown that was creating a few problems. Now it's Bannerman. Oh, and a lovely, lovely pass out to Welshman. Good first touch. But loses control. Moore has it. But Moore, crunch tackle there by Bannerman. Blundell. Looking for support. Finds it in the middle, but Moore tracking back well. Just obstructs in the tackle, but made life difficult there for the Quins midfield. And good play by Blundell, cutting inside, finds Bannerman. A good ball, and it's back with Blundell again. Good play here by Quins, stringing together 5, 6, 7 passes. But still not making any sort of headway in towards the Monkstown D. Last couple of minutes in the match. Bannerman. O'Reilly just fails to cut it out. Good strong play, well watched by German. And the ball in, tidied up by Young Hughes and crashed out. A chance to break away, Keeley. And a nice ball down the sideline. Forces Quins to turn and go back. Almost intercepted there by Moore. Not quite low enough, but good transfer by Quins. And a lovely ball down, but it's read by O'Neill. O'Neill calming the thing into Keeley. Turns to go out, but a great tackle there in the middle of the field by Beattie. Oh, that's a good strong tackle there by O'Reilly. And a good ball in. A chance here for Quins, a good shot. Dignan makes the save. But the shot there didn't have the full purchase on it. And therefore was comfortably dealt with by Dignan. Good run up the pitch here by Toomey. Sarah Toomey tries an overhead to find Carty. Doesn't make it. But the game just getting a little scrappy as we get towards the end here, with the result now not in doubt. So very little to play for either team. But Monkstown still putting a press on, and Carty making life difficult for Smiley at the back. Toomey. Sarah Toomey drives inside. Monkstown have had the luxury of, great ball across, have had the luxury of not having to play Chloe Watkins for the whole of this quarter. And good use of the full squad by Simon Lowry and Sarah Scott. And German there just encroaching on the 5 meters. Oh, it's a free and another area ball. Oh, and that's good play down the left there by Blundell, getting into the circle. Good play, chance for Quins. And that was a ball, a reverse stick, chip into the circle, into the danger area, and the umpire awards a free out. The game now trotting to an end, and there is the final whistle here in the EY Women's Premier League fixture between Monkstown and Belfast Harlequins, where Monkstown have come out on top by 4-0, with goals by Brady, by Keeley, by Moore, and by Toomey. So a good day's work by Monkstown, winning by 4-0 on a perfect afternoon, and we'd like to thank you all for joining us on what is the first of a double bill, EY double bill here at Monkstown today, with the next match up in 35 minutes between Monkstown and Estonians in the men's EY Division 1. So we look forward to catching up with you then. But signing off here for this match is Monkstown have come out comfortable winners and move off the bottom of the table and get their first 3 points of the season.